Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam. So now you are in this country, suppose in India, next life, because you have to change your body, next life it may not be that you have taken birth in India, you might have taken birth in the heavenly planet or in the animal society, because there is no guarantee. Krishna says, Tatha dehantara prapti. Death means change of the body. That what kind of body you are going to accept, that will depend on the superior arrangement. But you can arrange also, just like if you pass medical examination, there is possibility of your becoming a medical officer to get a service in the government medical service board, but still it must be selected by the medical board and so on. So there are so many conditions. Similarly, to get the next body, that is not your selection. That selection depends on superior authority. Karmana daiva netrena jantar deha upapatti. That we do not know. That next life, neither we endeavor what is next life. We have to accept a next life after giving up this body. Therefore we must be prepared for that purpose. So preparation means, in the Bhagavad-gita it is said, Janti deva brata devan. If you prepare yourself to go to the higher planetary system, Chandralok, Suryalok, Indralok, Sarvalok, Brahmalok, Janalok, Mahalok, Tapalok, there are so many, hundreds. If you want to go there, then you prepare in that way. Janti deva brata devan, Pitrin janti pitri brataha. So if you want to go to the Pitri Loka, you can go there. If you want to go to the higher planetary system, in the Deva Loka, you can go there. And if you want to remain here, you can remain here. And if you want to go to the Loka, Goloka, Vrindavan, Madhyajinopi janti maam, you can go there. Back to home, back to Godhead. That is possible. Krishna says, Takta dehang punarjanma naiti mameti. If you like, you can go back to home, back to God. That is possible. So therefore, the intelligent person, they must know, if I go to the Devaloka, what is the result of going there? If I go to the Pitri Loka, what is the result? If I remain here, what is the result? And if I go back to home, back to God, what is the result? The ultimate result is that if you can go back to home, back to Godhead, then Krishna says, what is the result? The result is takta dehang punarjanma naiti. Then you don't get birth again in this material world. So that is the highest gain. Punarjanma naiti mameti. Mamupeta kaunteya dukkhalayam asasatam napnuvanti mahatmana samsiddhing paramanga. That is highest perfection. So therefore here it is said, Savai pungsang paro dharma jato bhakti adhokhaji. So if you want to go back to home, back to Godhead, then jato bhakti radokhaje, you have to adopt this means, bhakti. Bhaktyamam avijanati javan jasyami tattvato. Krishna, our the Supreme Lord, cannot be understood by karma, gyan and yoga. No process will be sufficient to understand Krishna. Therefore, you have to take to this process as recommended by Krishna. Bhaktyamam avijanati javan jasyami tattvato. Therefore, we do not indulge in Krishna's Leela unless it is performed or it is executed by the devotees, not professional men. That is forbidden. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never indulged. Because the subject matter of Krishna can be understood only by the process of bhakti. Jato bhakti radokhaji. Without bhakti, it is not possible. The bhakti process one has to adopt if he actually wants to go back home, back to Godhead. That is Krishna consciousness movement. Our movement, this Krishna consciousness movement, is educating people how to become advanced in devotional service and how to go back home, back to Godhead. And this is not a very difficult task. It is very easy. If it is not easy, how the Europeans, Americans are now taking seriously. Because they, I think, at least before 10 years, before the starting of this movement, most of them, they did not know what is Krishna. Now, they are all devotees of Krishna. Even the Christian priest, they are surprised. In Boston, one Christian priest, he admitted that these boys, they are our boys, coming from the Christian group or the Jewish group. So before this movement, they did not take care even to see us or to ask any question about God, to come to the church. They completely neglected. And now, how it is that mad after God? They are surprised. Why? Why have they have become so? Because they have taken to the process. The process is important. Simply speculation, bhakti is not theoretical. It is practical. Jato bhakti radokhaje. If you want to take to the bhakti process, it is not speculation. You must actually engage yourself in the process. Jato bhakti radokhaje. That process is Savanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasivanam Archanam Bandhanam Dasam Sakham Atmanivedam. Hare Krishna